Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back with another one. Let's check this clip out.
I want to have the macro conversation, okay? Because the micro conversation is absolutely, is he worth every penny right now this year's salary cap sport? I want to have the bigger conversation of how the sports coverage has changed in 20 years that contaminates and corrupts the way we view someone like LeBron, because when you know what everyone is making all the time, you're perpetually in sports media assigning value to them, and then Skip Bayless makes a career of saying you're not as valuable as you think you are, making us all more valuable. Like the criticism game of 20 years that LeBron James has survived to hold that flag, Kaepernick couldn't survive it under that flag. And I tell you again, look at what happened when the temptation arrived for Tiger Woods. Because LeBron James's greatest controversies are he was his own man in a way that was publicly vocal in a way Tiger and Michael never would. And when he carries that flag, it means something different. He's not doing it just to sell sneakers, but he will. But it means something to him to be the oldest athlete in the game and to have survived 20 years of our endless bull about you're great, but not great enough.
Right. No, he's great. And Dan, he has received over these 20 years a lot of praise as well. I mean, all we're saying is he's not as good as Michael. That's it. There's no shame in that.
Stugotz, it has always been delivered as there is shame in that. And for 20 years, a lot of people have profited off of how much crueler the coverage is of everything because we know everything about how much these people make, and we have an access to them that we didn't have during Michael Jordan's more mythological time. I know this happens every time, Stugotz, that I talk about LeBron. Every single time it happens where somebody is out there saying, you are giving too much praise to this person. He doesn't deserve the praise. And all I'm telling you is as close as someone can be in sports in the modern age, to the degree we'll allow it, because Ali was first.
Right.
To the degree we'll allow it, he is a combination of the modern Michael Jordan and the modern Muhammad Ali in the way that he is represented, overcoming what the body must to be Rafael Nadal and him, and to get to a game yesterday that you're watching that he's still, Stugotz, great at his age. I don't think we understand how unfair we've been to excellence during an era over the last 20 years, social media, mocking people. He was always chasing Michael, always chasing Michael. To see him holding that American flag, and that flag means something different than it did 20 years ago, but the thing holding it doesn't, it's still excellence for 20 years. Today's Ali. And you know how hard it is to tackle Michael Jordan as America's ultimate winner? Not even Brady could do it because he wasn't first. We have watched for 20 years somebody who holds that American flag in the middle of the Olympics, and once upon a time, right, because we don't treat Team USA this way. We don't treat anymore what it is that we're watching of this team and make it feel like it did when it was Jordan and Barkley. But imagine Michael Jordan at the end of everything, not shooting jumpers for the Wizards, older than any athlete out there and still deserving of holding the flag, how emotional you would have been watching it because you're so much nicer to him.
All right, y'all, so that was Dan. He was speaking about LeBron James, and he bizarrely claimed that LeBron James is the modern day Muhammad Ali, which I think that is very weird because there's a stark difference between LeBron James and Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali actually had to do 5 years in prison, and he refused to join the war. And he said that what are all these people done to me and these other Americans? Nothing. So why would I go to a war and fight? Doesn't make sense. And Muhammad Ali, he actually fought against the government, and he went so far to actually change his name because he didn't want to have his name Cassius Clay, so he changed his name to Muhammad Ali. And he was called ugly repeatedly by journalists, and he refused to convert to their way of life. And they also said that he wasn't the best of his era, and it wasn't until he actually, when he lost his voice, when he got sick, that's when people all of a sudden started to say that, okay, you are the greatest. So to actually compare LeBron James to Muhammad Ali, it does not make sense. And you best believe that this is gonna go viral, and there's gonna be a lot of coverage of this. And I actually think that Dan, he's wrong on this take. So I actually want to know what y'all think about this. Do you think that LeBron James is the modern day Muhammad Ali? Let me know down below in the comment section. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.